Hi, this is Burney here at the CLOC conference, and we are still in the exhibit hall, walking around, talking to lots of great folks, including now in the AccessData booth with Mel Singleton and Luke Florquist. Thank you, I got it. We got the names on here. How has the show been for you guys? I know we're talking to a lot of exhibitors that have not been here before. They're excited that this organization is together and putting on this event. It's a little bit different than some of like the legal tech conferences or the ILTA conferences, which I know all of you guys have been to. How has the show been, and what any big announcements that you guys have for folks here?
Yeah, good question, Brett. So we're glad to be here. This is our first interaction with this show. It's been very busy the last couple of days. We've been having a lot of demos going on back to back over here. A lot of interest. So we have historically played in the forensic space in a very strong manner. And then we had the summation product that worked very well in the law firm space. This is a really good audience for us. This is there's compliance here. There's law firm service providers. We have corporations.
It's a good mix. It's a great mix of different disciplines here.
And so there's a lot of interest in where are we going, what are we doing. We have some newer products that we've released and we're talking about throughout this week. It seems to resonate with the crowds. They seem very interested in compliance, maybe forensics, that lead back into eDiscovery. So a lot of things that we've done well for a long time, but maybe the audience here didn't realize these spaces that we operate in. What else would you add to that?
I think it's been really interesting to see the renewed interest in our forensic capabilities with the change in the federal rules of evidence and the new, section 13 and 14. So we've got a lot of people asking about that as well.
Other item I'd mention though is GDPR seems to be driving quite a bit of conversation too.
Lots of people talking about it. You can't get away from it now.
No.
Even at Legal Tech this year and even the ABA Tech Show, people are talking about that just all over the place. It's great. What I've always liked about AccessData is that you guys do have sort of a unique, aggregation of the fact that you've done the FTK, you have the forensic toolkit that's been around for so many years, and then you have, of course, with summation and some of the eDiscovery tools that you have. It's just a very unique mix that you can really, truly support folks from the very beginning. You want to just have an idea of what's in their data, what's in the information, gathering that so they know what to gather before they go through even the doc review and then ultimately maybe from a production standpoint. So you're getting a lot of interest in the folks just really understanding that you can cover that whole area, basically, from the EDRM from the very beginning all the way to the end there.
Yeah, we run the entire EDRM. What makes us unique is that we can run all that out of one database. All of our tools use the same database architecture, the same software. But we also get to manage a workflow, which usually involves a lot of different silos, different people, different technologies. And we can smooth a lot of that out, offer efficiencies and effective gains for clients in that space while maintaining forensic integrity of data and their evidence. And so I think that's a big deal, and they're realizing the importance of that in the last few years a little more.
Well, and it's just the fact that it doesn't have to hop around to different tools, right? I mean, that's sometimes I get people, that's the way we've always sort of done it, just because we've had tools that are specialized in certain areas. But the fact that you have a little more confidence in the fact that you're not having to export and then ingest and then jump around to different tools, that's extremely important. I would guess some of your customers like that.
I would tell you that most of the responses we get are, hey, we hear that from everybody. And we say, no problem, we'd love to show you what it looks like. And by the end of a long demo with them, usually it's about 90 minutes, that most of them are like, wow, that is incredible. That is a common response.
Yeah. And with the legal operations crowd especially, they're really, we're hearing from people coming up and saying, hey, we've been using FTK for years. We didn't even realize we could do all this other stuff. Talk to me about this. So, they're really understanding how the synergies work between the different teams.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, Luke and Mel, thanks for spending a few minutes of time here at CLOC.